Hello, ratlings! Oh my gosh. So over on my Instagram, I hosted a Draw This in Your Style challenge with my characters Drishy and Beefy, where basically you would draw both of them or one of them with your own OC, and then I would take your OC and draw it and claim it as my own. And this will be the speed paints for all of the ones that I chose. I've already taken like 20 screenshots of all of these. It's bad. This gives me chills. This is so flabbergasting. Oh my gosh. Look at that goober. What is this? I love seeing all these little elves. There's so many little elf characters. I will find your character. I will hunt them down and draw them. Here we go. Dang, he's pretty. I'm stealing. Oh, they've got rats. Why are they so gorgeous? Hold on. Wait a minute. Why are you actually really good? What? Why would you hide yourself from me? This isn't right. My golly. Oh, she's pretty. You're so adorable. My guy is a prince. Don't tell him though. Well, Daryl, you're a prince, buddy. Wait. Man doesn't have a nose? Man doesn't have a nose! Wait a minute. The outfit, the colors, they changed! You sneaky little goober, you thought I wouldn't notice? I feel like I have to do something about that. See, look, I'm telling you, the elves, they're coming to get me. I'm followed by elves. There's an elf. There's a four-eared elf, a winged elf, maybe a fairy, probably more of a fairy. I'm counting this one too. And another. Another. Y'all are feeding me with inspiration. Elf! I'm telling you. Winning. Okay. Wait a minute. He's an elf. I'm done. I'm out of here. I can't. Are my followers all elves? Have I summoned them? He has a tail? He's an elf with a tail? What are you goobers doing back there? I love this person. Follow her. Follow her, please. This is not a request. This is a demand. Okay, here we go. For the first one, I chose these two because their design immediately caught my eyes. And even though the colors were completely out of my comfort zone of what I usually draw with, I think that's what drew me to it so much. I also really like the aesthetic with button eyes, and I've been really into like moons and nightly stuff for like character designs recently. And everything about this just seemed so cute and cuddly that I really wanted to depict it in my own style. And honestly, I think these OCs reminded me of one that I used to draw a lot when I was younger. I had almost like a ghostish looking character. And she was all black and I named her Button. And she was like this little villain in a story that I just had in my brain. And back then, just in general, I was obsessed with drawing buttons and adding them as little clothing designs for all of my characters. I thought the little bandages and patches when I was drawing these two were like exactly what I would have done, and it just really brought me back. It was so much fun. People ask me, like, how do you get textures? I use it with a brush. With this brush, Nikko Rull. It's always the blush. I feel like a character does not look alive without blush, and that is just, it's terrifying. Which is weird because, like, I'll see some comics that don't use blush at all, and I think their art style's, like, gorgeous. But with mine, I'm like, ooh, it does not look the same. Now we're gonna do the multiply. You know, I'm not as guilty of this as other people, but, I'm going to use the purple as a multiply. Shadow layer. You can fight me on this. But, you know, I'm saying it fits the vibe, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Now, people were asking me how to, well, one person did, but I will help them out because they were very kind. And I love all of my elves. How do you render a piece, basically? And my answer is, don't know. do what you feel is right. Because eventually you will, I guess, feel it good enough and it'll work out. And people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, how do you render? I'm like, I don't know. A lot of trial and error over the past years. But in all seriousness, I think that was really it, because I never used to like actually go over top and clean things up. I would just smack on the multiply layer and call it a day. But back then too, my line art was more cleaner, so my process itself has changed a bit. And I've come to really enjoy trying to clean things up. Like, it makes it a little bit less of a stressful process for me, which honestly doesn't make much sense. And I can't even tell you how long it took me to like feel comfortable in Procreate, because I switched from Clip Studio to here after my good old laptop. She was a strong one. I still have her. She still works, but you know, she was slow. And it kept crashing too. Like at one point, I was just so fed up because I couldn't even like work on it properly. I'm like, no. So I asked for an iPad for Christmas, and lo and behold, Christmas morning, the beauty was there. And I set to work, and it was not good. It was not good. But I still had fun with it. Look at that. Look how much, like, just slightly better that is. It's insane. Okay, now I'm done. Alright, second character is this dude, and we're gonna help him figure out his outfit. I think what he needs to just spice him up a bit more is like, you know, like pirate outfits? I know this dude's a traveler, but they have those like leather straps and bags and whatnot. Like, he needs some of that extra stuff. I do like his gloves though. Don't like the fact that they're green because it doesn't match anything else. But that's just me. I'm very picky. And yet still, I would totally add gloves to every single one of my characters. It's bad. Oh wait, he doesn't have a nose. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? The no nose is throwing me off. I want to know why he doesn't have a nose. I'm just a little curious. I need to know. Was this a canon event? Or was he just born that way? I need answers. Now his face is looking really weird. Now that I think about it, I don't like that. I think it's his eyes. No, he's got no nose, no eyes. Let's do this one more time. And I know he's got his, like, tiny friend, but, like, I'm sorry. I'm not drawing his tiny friend. I'm not gonna draw him. The gloves. What color should we make the gloves? I'm thinking black. He's emo. But don't worry. We'll add some brown in there. Some patches of skin. No need to fret. Alright, another thing to add textures is I just found this online. Simple watercolor, like, background wash. I'll just like fit it to the canvas. Also add some noise. This one I have to lower the brightness. But yeah. Alright, this man is looking mighty fine. He's pretty good without a nose. Not gonna lie. Alright, this one we have to figure out the color scheme, but it's so cute, I have to try it. She has such big pupils, but it's so cute. It's so cute. And then she's got that little grin. And the crow's gotta be in there. Gotta get the crow in there. So is this like a pet crow that she has right here? This little buddy. He's awfully cute. Have you ever seen those shorts on YouTube where they're like really just, I don't know, so sweet, so adorable. You're like, crows are like that? I want one. It's probably a noisy bunch, but I don't care. Okay, I want to add some kind of design to this part of the shirt thingy that is in gold. I want to add some like blue in the shadows. I feel like that could really help this. You might have to trust me on this. I might have to work it in there. Alright, now I'm gonna do the part that I was telling you guys about with the flowers on the top of the hat. So we're gonna like just blob it in. This is also why like sometimes it's just fun to not have completed line art. You just get a doodle. Now I'm gonna do some sort of background. Ooh, I can make it the blue. A really light blue. I still feel like this needs to be darker. I personally cannot with bold whites. It's not me. Bada bing, bada boom, there she is. Oh, so precious. Absolutely adore her. And the crow. Man, this is so much fun. And with that, our characters are concluded. I absolutely love this challenge. I'm so glad all of you who participated sent me your beautiful OCs. I'm really tempted to do this again now. Gosh darn it. But I hope you all enjoyed and have the absolute utmost splendid rest of your day or night.